All right, welcome back. I have another story here, and it doesn't involve doing a vice operation. It involved me going to work when I was working vice. Okay, and I'm driving a little car, old car, and in my car I always carry a baton, nightstick. Of course, as a undercover officer, I always have a gun on me and some bullets and handcuffs most of the time. Okay. Uh, Later on, I find out that I was missing one of my items here, but okay, I'll tell you later about that. So I'm coming to work. I'm going down a major road, and I'm at a red light. And I'm about 2 or 3 cars back at this red light. I look over at the corner, and there's a little old lady, probably in her 80s, got her purse over her shoulder, and she's standing by the bus stop. And you know how you see an accident or you see something in slow motion, you know it's coming, but you can't stop it? Okay, well, I look over and I see a young male, 19, 20 years old, walk by the old lady, look at her, and then turns and gives her and smacks her with his fist on the jaw. Okay, she goes down. I'm in shock. I'm like, even though I'm a policeman, I'm looking over and I can't get over it because there's cars in the way. She's down. Now he's dragging her purse and she's hanging on to it for dear life, and he's hitting her on the top of the head. And I'm so mad. I had an 80-year-old mom at the time, and I'm like, okay, this is not a good thing. Finally yanks it out of her arms. Okay, and he runs around the corner, and she's on the ground. She's down. Okay, she's holding her head and she's down. So I'm thinking, okay, do I help her? Do I get him? I got to get him. I said, a lot of people looked over and saw her. Hopefully someone will help. This is before cell phones, people. This is before cell phones. So he's running around the corner. I wait. Traffic goes by. I look over. She's moving. She's to be okay. She's not unconscious. She's just kind of on her knee, holding her head. So I thought, okay, at least she's alive. Okay. Go around the corner, and he's about a block, and I don't see him. I make a turn. There he is. He's about a good block and a half down the street walking, and he's got the purse, and he's throwing out stuff. He's going through the purse, getting stuff out of her purse. Very busy with that purse. So I drive right by him, get out of my car. I'm wearing plain clothes, got a big shirt, and I got khakis on, everything else. Take out my baton, put it under my shirt, and I'm walking right towards him. Okay, so we're going to pass each other. Again, I have no backup. I don't have a radio. I'm alone. So now I got to do what I have to do alone. Okay, so it's a little residential street. I mean, it's cute little homes there and yards. I mean, it's a regular neighborhood. So he's got the purse. He's still carrying the purse. He's very focused on that purse. Had to be. He never saw me. He walks by. I walk by. I felt like Sir Lancelot. Pulled out that baton, and I gave him a whack on the small of the back, and I'm chopping him like a tree, and he's screaming, and he's running, and I'm hitting him, and finally he goes down. Okay? A couple, 3 shots to the legs before I can get him down. He's down. I jump on him, and I've got his arms out, and I reach back for my handcuffs, and I don't have my handcuffs. Okay? The only time I didn't carry them, I never thought in a million years I'd be making an arrest by myself on the way to work. So as all this is happening, I reach back. I don't see handcuffs, and now so I'm grabbing his arms. I've got him spread eagle on top of him. I look up. There's a little Latin lady standing on the porch, looking right at me. Okay, so I look at her and I'm yelling, "Call the police! I'm the police!" And she goes, "¿Qué?" She doesn't speak English. So I tell her in Spanish, "Call the police! I need help! I'm the police!" Okay, and she looks at me and she just takes off into the house. And I thought, I hope she figured this out because this guy's. I'm in my 30s. This guy is 19 years old, and he's starting to fight me. So I thought, well, you know what? We have this chokehold I explained earlier. It's in the World Wrestling. They have it on there. Not World Wrestling, but the cage fighting. So he's trying to get away. So I reach around, and I'm choking him. And I choke him out. He's unconscious. It takes about 8 seconds. He's unconscious. So now I'm laying there, and I'm tired. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. I let go. I'm not gonna hurt him. I just want to make sure he's not gonna hurt me. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Where's the cavalry? Nothing. He wakes up, starts to get up. I choke him again. Down he go. Down we go again. Well, that time when I let off on his neck, I hear sirens. Okay, well, good. Okay, so here comes the black and whites down the street, just full board, red lights and sirens. So they come up and I'm yelling, and some guys recognize me, thank goodness, because they work the same division. And I'm yelling out the term for robbery. I say, I got a robbery suspect. The victim's around the corner. And they go, yeah, we got to call on the victim. There's somebody there already. She seems to be okay. How are you? And as we're picking them up, they're cuffing them. And I said, well, there's the purse and the contents all the way down the street. So we went back down the street, and I'm with them, and we're picking up all the stuff and putting it back in the purse. And he's a convicted felon for robbery, okay, car theft, 19 and a half years old. Now he's got assault. We found out that she had a fractured skull and a broken jaw, okay. A lot of bruises all over because she's 80-some years old. He knocked her down, okay. Found out she had like 40 bucks in her purse, and that's it. And the area I work, a lot of people don't have credit cards. They don't have credit cards. They have cash. So, so anyway, so we, I had, and of course had to report to the sergeant rolls in there, and then somebody said it was Vice, so then my Vice sergeant pulls up, and I explained to them what was going on. So and then detectives at the station, robbery detectives wanted to know. So we spent another 3 or 4 hours, basically doing all this paperwork, and it was a good caper all the way around. I felt sorry for the old lady, but you got to do something. I mean, it would be easy for somebody, maybe even a beta officer, hoping any officer don't do this, drive on. This is not our job to drive on. Our job is to help people. And I felt good about that. I didn't have any feeling at all when I had to do to him, because I had to restrain him. That's what happens. Next time, maybe you won't rob somebody. So anyway, so that was my en route story. And it's not really a Vice story, just only because I was undercover. But I'll tell you one thing. I remember to take my handcuffs from now on. I was felt helpless without them. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that story. I'll see you next time.